Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to walk you through how to check for and correct errors in your ESPM account. If you've been following along with my video series, by this point you should have all of your building use information and energy data added to your ESPM account. The last step in ESPM before completing the energy reporting form in the Large Building Energy Benchmarking portal is running the data quality checker in ESPM. The data quality checker runs a set of basic checks on your data to help you identify possible entry errors. To begin, log into your ESPM account and from the dashboard select the building you want to run the data quality checker for. Next, within the Summary tab, scroll down and on the right side find the box that says Check for Possible Errors. Select the Check for Possible Errors button. On the next page, set the time frame to December 31st of the data collection year, not the current year. For example, if the current year is 2025 and you're submitting your report containing 2024 data, enter December 31st, 2024. After setting the time frame, select Run Checker. The checker will pull up errors and alerts found in your data. As you can see from the key on the right side of the page, a red warning sign indicates that data is incomplete or missing, so you will need to make some adjustments before submitting your report. A yellow warning sign indicates that the data entered appears unusual, so you should double check the data and make sure it's correct, but additional action isn't always necessary. A yellow warning sign can be bypassed. If you've run the data quality checker and are seeing additional errors that need to be addressed, stay tuned, because now I'm going to discuss the most commonly seen errors and how to correct them. The primary indicator ESPM uses to alert you of errors is a red exclamation mark. If you see a red exclamation mark, navigate to that area and use your mouse to hover over the red exclamation mark to reveal the suspected error. Select this to reveal additional information and explanations for the error. Before submitting, be sure you do not see any red exclamation marks in your property profile. The other indicator is on the right side of the summary page entitled Metrics Summary. If the metrics are reading as NA or not available, this can indicate that there are some errors in the energy or building data. Let's now look at how to correct some common errors. First, run the data quality checker if you have not already done so in the prior step. Again, scroll down within the Summary tab and you'll see the Check for Possible Errors box. The time frame is always going to be December 31st of the data collection year. Once this has been entered, select Run Checker. As you can see, 3 different red warning signs came up, which means we're going to have to make some adjustments before submitting our data. Keep in mind that water and wasted materials are not required components of this program, so disregard these errors. The first alert we're going to look at is one or more property use has less than 12 full months of gross floor area for the year selected. If you expand this error, it reveals more information about the error. Here we can see that the issue is with the building use gross floor area. If we select the building use link, this will pull up the building use history log. Looking at the gross floor area, you can see that the current as of date is January 13th, 2024. If you're submitting data for 2024, you need to make sure that all of the current as of dates are set prior to January 1st, 2024. Otherwise, this error will occur. I'm going to adjust this date to January 1st, 1975, just to match the other current as of date entries. Once this date has been corrected, scroll down to the bottom and select Save Corrections. Next, we're going to take a look at the alert Meter with Gaps in Meter Entries. As you can see, by expanding the alert, the error is within the electric meter, which is missing data for February 2nd, 2024. Let's select the electric meter and take a look. I also want to note that if you receive the error message meter has overlaps in meter entries, you will go through this same troubleshooting process. The error message at the top of the page states that the meter is missing data between February 1st and February 3rd. If we scroll down and expand the meter entries, you can look at the dates in February. Based on the bill pattern, it looks like this may just be a typo, but confirm this through your electric bills before adjusting these dates. After it's confirmed that this is a typo, adjust the meter date to February 1st and select Save Bills to correct this error message. The error message has disappeared, indicating we have fixed the problem. The last error message we're going to look at is there is not 12 full months of meter data. From selecting this error, we can see that the error is within the electric meter and that we're missing bills from December 16th to December 31st. Similar to the last scenario, we're going to select the electric meter and take a look. By expanding the meter entries, we can see that we're missing some data for the very end of the year. Take a look at your electric bills to confirm that this was just a typo or will need to add an additional entry to cover all of 2024. I'm going to correct this error, then save bills. As we can see, there are no more error messages indicated at the top of the page, and all of 2024 is now covered in our entries. Now that we think we've fixed all errors in the report, we can rerun the data quality checker to confirm all errors have been addressed. As we discussed earlier, disregard any alerts that are not relevant to the program you are reporting for. Additionally, if you go back to the metric summary, you will see an Energy Star score or EUI. You should also no longer see red exclamation marks on the details or energy tabs. If you come across an error that I did not go over in this video and have questions, please reach out to the Minnesota Benchmarking Program Help Desk for assistance. Please note that all reports are subject to data quality checks by the state of Minnesota. Because the data quality checker does not scan for all errors in your report, you may still run into additional errors or follow-up from the state of Minnesota. Once you submit your report, the state of Minnesota will check for additional customized data quality checks, which are conducted within 24 hours of your submission. You will need to keep an eye out for an email notification from the state of Minnesota which depicts these errors if applicable.